In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was video games. Soon after, something remarkable happened. An extraordinary form of life had spawned in a place that was once barren. That spawn was gamers. As time went on, the game's quality increased rapidly, and gamers couldn't have enough of it. Soon enough, there were so many games that the gamers had too many to play. But the games kept coming and overwhelmed the gamer's small mind. Then came a magical thing called game reviews. It is 2019 game review time. Now, these games will not be based on what came out in 2019, but rather what I played and enjoyed during 2019. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Straight out of the gate, we're going to start things with Apex Legends. As soon as this game came out, it immediately felt nostalgic, almost like you were playing Halo 3 for the first time all over again. Now, I'm not sure where the game's at today, but just like any other game, if you're starting it out with everybody else at the exact same time, it's so much more fun figuring out what everything does and how everything works. And that's what honestly made this game great, that you could just fuck around with your friends all you wanted, not in fear of tryhards coming around the corner and one-shotting everybody. That's where a game honestly peaks, and you don't get that much anymore. So as I'm not sure where the game stands right now, when it did just come out, I had a lot of hours put into it, just having fun with my friends, fucking around, running around, not knowing what to do, and kind of just fucking about. Almost like this.
Here I come, back from the sky.
That character definitely fits you.
The
What?
ring's close.
That
10
character
seconds.
definitely fits you.
Why?
He just goes, I have come to save the day.
Here I go.
I've come to save the day, maybe.
Okay, don't grab them.
He fucking...
Next up is one of the most highly anticipated games of 2019, and a lot of people played the shit out of this game, including myself. I've sunk multiple hours into it. I'm just going to explain the story a little bit. In this game, you play as a man named Curtis Malloy, who was a rootin' tootin' shootin' legend in Ireland who had just immigrated to the Americas. Now, when Curtis first gets off the boat, his original plan is to go shoot up and cause commotion in the town, but suddenly he notices that the people are fueled by greed and corruption and decides to take law in his own hands and fight for justice. Curtis is very quickly loved by the town. He's quite the rattlesnake on the trigger, if I do say so myself, and he was known for taking out multiple thieves and burglars. The town soon vote to make Curtis the sheriff of the town, which he humbly declines, but then they force it upon him. Curtis soon starts hiring outside help to try to get this position taken from him, which luck seemed to be on his side because he happened to get the attention of John Mulardy. Not only was John as fast on the trigger as Curtis, he also had the same intentions. So Curtis leaves the town in John Mulardy's hands, goes off on an adventure across the Americas, and that's where the game starts off. I hope you enjoy your playthrough if you decide to pick up this title. It's well worth the play. Next up is a game that I had anticipated for all of 2018, and when it came out, it did not disappoint. Here comes Fallout 76. Fallout 76 was one of those games that got hyped up beyond expectations for me, and then when it came out, it delivered hard. There's no doubt that it wasn't for everybody, but for me specifically, it had everything I could have wanted and more. I never encountered any bugs whatsoever, and the game was just a masterpiece from start to finish. I would definitely play it 100 times over had it had that replayability factor. Bethesda definitely put in some extra elbow grease on this title, and it definitely shows. If you haven't played this game yet, I suggest getting it right after exiting this video. It is well worth the play. And shit, it might actually just change your life for the better. Next up, you guessed it, it's Pokemon Shield and Sword. This game completely knocked my socks off. Everything about it is just to the highest quality that you can imagine out of a Pokemon game. Everything about this game screams high quality. The graphics by themselves look like they were made in 2030 or some fucking made up year like that. Now, the only reason this game isn't on a higher tier in my list is personally because the battle sequences seemed a little bit odd to me, but I mean, to each their own. It's their game, they can create whatever they want. Overall, I'd give Pokemon Shield with Sword 5 out of 10, tops. Okay, and next up, you knew it was going to have to be on this list. Sekiro Shadow Men Must Die. Yeah, this game was pretty good. Okay, and sitting at number 5 is a game that I have a love-hate relationship with. That would be Rainbow Six Siege. Now, I have a bit too many hours in this game, and I genuinely do love it, but it does have a lot of problems. Siege is an absolutely amazing first-person shooter with an amazing community behind it that's honestly a lot of fun to play. But that's not to say Siege doesn't have its negatives. Siege's community is a bit toxic, and a lot of people know that. Not just that, the support isn't really the best in terms of getting help for problems that you should get help for. And it's kind of sad to see a game that I really do like kind of have this fucking huge problem behind it. And I know, toxic players, there's not really a whole bunch you can do about them. Everybody's toxic every now and then. Some people are just abnormally toxic, but they're in every community and there's not really much you can do. But the customer support, on the other hand, everything is written out super vague, so you can get in trouble for doing something that you didn't even know you were doing. Like, take me for instance. In-game, my name is Mr. MeatFlute, and after 5 years of playing their game, Ubisoft decided that my name was a bit too offensive, so I look in their terms and services, and it turns out the only rule they have against names is that it can't be something that might sound offensive. So as much as I do love Siege, I can't put it on a higher spot just because of the bullshit I have to go through to actually play the game. And it seems like this is just going to be a constant thing until the game eventually just dies out. Honestly though, if you look past all of the bullshit, Siege is a great game and I do have a great time playing it and I meet a lot of cool people on it. So that's why it sits where it does on the list. And finally, this guy wanted to be added into the Siege section of this video, so enjoy.
Close your eyes, guys, please.
I can't.
Pretty please.
I can't have to see this.
Oh boy,
God,
I'm
one
glad I
shot,
kept
one
my
count.
eyes open.
I think I'm gonna go edit my next video.
Alright, put me in it.
I would if I could, but it's not one of those videos.
Well, put me in it anyway.
Alright.
It's a vlog.
And now I think we all know what 2019's fourth best game is gonna be.
Actually, I'm a boy.
That's right, it's ReZero, one of the best animes to come onto the fucking market, best thing since fucking sliced bread up on this fucking list. Alright, now that we get that out of the way, let's go on to the next game, which is the Untitled Goose Game. Now, this game thrives off simplicity. You're literally a toxic asshole goose that runs around and does whatever the fuck it wants the whole game. And that's why this game is truly a fucking masterpiece. Okay, and number 2 on the list is Conan's Exiles. Conan is an amazingly fun game that I personally played a fuck ton last year. It's an RPG sandbox with a huge map that you can explore and figure out new things about the world. Not just that, it has loads of dungeons to explore and you can bring your friends along on the journey. It's crazy to think how much detail they've packed into this game. Now, I believe Conan is a AAA title, but it feels like an indie game that somebody just put way too much love and passion into. The game is constantly getting updates, even to today, and it's crazy how much work they're actually putting into the game. All of the DLCs are priced pretty reasonably, and the DLCs honestly don't feel like a cash grab. They just add stuff to the game that might enhance your experience a little bit. If you don't want them, you don't have to get them. And even if somebody else, one of your friends or something like that, has the DLCs, they could just give everything to you. They didn't pull one of those scummy Fallout 76 moves where they just fucking stop you from being able to use other items that other people have bought. It's really cool of them to do that, and I don't see that often enough. The only problem I have with Conan's Exiles is the PvP system. It's very desyncy and people heal way too quickly, so if you're in the middle of a fight and you hit somebody to where they're about to be dead, they'll just eat like 3 fucking meat and they'll be back to full HP and pretty much one-shot you or something like that. It's very hit or miss, but it is still a great game and I definitely recommend you go check it out. Now, forget everything you think you know about mobile games, because one of the most ambitious RPG projects of 2019 has just been released, and it's about to change everything. Introducing Raid Shadow Legends. Raid is the most immersive experience you'll find on a smartphone, and can only be compared to some of the biggest console and PC titles. But not just that, it's also free. It has all the features you'd expect to get out of a brand new RPG title. An amazing storyline, awesome 3D graphics, giant boss fights, PvP battles, and hundreds of champions to collect and customize. What are you doing waiting around? Go on the Google Play Store right now. It's one of the highest ranked games. It's going to be one of the easiest ones you can find on there. And go download it today. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. There is no room for disagreement here because I picked the best games and they are the best games. And I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye.